Yo, Jerome killing it right now. You look sick, bro. Yo, got the new GTR. Wait, they didn't get in your homies? I'm sorry, man. You gonna be good? I mean, at least you're out. So like you can chill. Oh, hey man, dude, bruh. Wow, look at this. Thanks, Houston. A couple weeks ago, I told Twitter Borderlands 3 is coming out, so probably gonna have scarce videos for the following week. And I really just decided to take like 4 or 5 days off, so I did. And right now Modern Warfare beta is out, so. But it was awesome, I enjoyed it. But now, I've been waiting long enough. Jerome and I, we're finally going to be getting going with the beginning of the twin turbo build. With that being said, I got a special package in the mail. Woo! With nothing less than just great amounts of pride, I bring you turbo number 2. So the people who make the coilovers for the Civic, the coilovers I installed, they're 150 bucks. They reached out to me and they're like, hey, we also make turbos and we have a bunch of other stuff. So what I'm about to unbox for you, this turbo is $100. So basically what I'm saying is this turbo is for you. I'm not gonna spoil it, but they sent us some other goodies. I'll leave a link for you guys in the description. It's from Max Speeding Rods. They have tons of turbos. They have stuff for 240s, a lot of stuff for Hondas, but even BMWs, like they make like freaking crankshafts and everything. Oh, I didn't even make it, dude. I messed it up. What is this freaking made out of? Okay. Yeet. This guy is pretty exciting. A bigger point of all this eBay stuff, it's fun to try and test and see if these parts that you buy actually work. And so with this, we got some eBay rods, baby. But, so these are actually the same price, about the same price point as like Eagle rods. Okay, nice and, it is nice and lubricated. Okay, it's like wax paper, it's literally falling apart. Yikes. So these seem, honestly, pretty sturdy. It has the right holes in the right places. So we're gonna be doing eBay rods as well as an eBay turbo, 2 eBay turbos. This build, full send eBay. I really wanna test to the limit what can eBay parts do for you? And we're gonna find out. Can we do a twin eBay turbo with eBay rods, eBay everything, and then go and beat some people with like real parts? And for the piece you guys all want to see, I'm really excited for this because it is a very special sized turbo, and I'm just really hoping that it's small enough and efficient enough to do exactly what I wanted. This turbo is a T25. It's sort of a replacement for a SR20 turbo. Get out of there. Yeah. So this is a pretty fair sized boy. Honestly, it's not bad. So first things first. Oh, look at that. It's a spinny boy. It's definitely journal bearing because it's sitting there not spinning very much. So this is a replacement for a SR20. And the greatest thing about this is it's internally gated. So the internally gated will make fabrication work a little bit easier. Like the first turbo is gonna have an internally gated system. Then the next turbo, the one after it, this one that Jerome is holding over here, this one is going to be externally gated. So we'll have a little bit more control over the high-end boost. And really, again, the whole point of this one was so that we can have low RPM style boost. So, I mean, this is still a pretty good little turbo. It's used to powering a 2-liter, and obviously this one's a 1.6, so it still might take a little bit to spool this one, but it should be small enough. I did notice that this actually does have coolant lines on it, which kind of does suck. I don't want to have to do that, but that just means that we've got to cut into the coolant system, and we've got to burp and bleed that. So, here is the Chinese choo-choo. Jerome, I know you're freaking stoked about this. Happy raid day, my dude, my brother. These 2 little guys are gonna be installed in this car, dude. Are you ready? I'm pretty excited about this. If you can tell, putting them side by side, they're pretty similar in size. This one obviously has a much bigger compressor, and it's gonna build more boost. This one is a little smaller, have a little more control, low boost style stuff. I'm really excited to get this build going, and we are starting today. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here. This is the good little eBay boy that we used the first time around that did us so good. Oh geez. This thing blew my motor, and I'm so psyched about it. We had some good luck with this one, so we're gonna end up using this turbo plus I've already installed all the oil feed stuff for it, so we're definitely going to end up using this one. For now, what I can do is at least start clearing out some space, getting some stuff off, this car is not going to start until it has 2 turbos and a manual transmission on it again. So hasta la vista, automatic slow Honda. Let's get it started. Later, dude. So right now I'm just getting stuff off and out of the way. The car's not gonna start for a while, so the best thing I can do really is just get stuff that's gonna be in the way, out of the way. Tomorrow we're gonna be taking the transmission out. It's best that I just get all this stuff kind of out of the way. It's not gonna be too hard. It's just like several bolts. As you can see over here, it's just like a few bolts. It's not a big deal. It's teeny tiny. And not to mention like exhaust, obviously, like exhaust manifold. The whole manifold's gonna have to come off. Gonna have to remove some of this stuff. I'll probably do that in due time though, just to see exactly what I need to remove. Stock airbox obviously gotta come out because I'm gonna have intercooler piping going back through to the intake manifold. Unlike the other car, I will actually have Haas Sport engine mounts. I'm really excited to be able to run. So eventually we will be replacing these engine mounts, probably maybe tomorrow, just because we do have to take this engine mount out as we take the trans out. So for today, I'm gonna go ahead and just get the exhaust off and get some space done. I did also purchase a T25 manifold. It's still bottom mount. There's like no top mounts for these cars because there's such limited space. So it has to be bottom mount, but it doesn't really matter because I'm pretty sure you'll see one of the turbos either way. One of the craziest things about this car is it is, no joke, it is completely bone stock. It hasn't been modified. Has a bit of an exhaust leak right there, you can kind of see, but dude, this thing is completely OEM stock. I'm gonna try and see if I can get the entire exhaust off, literally front to back, in one piece. Never mind, I do take that back. These incredible welds cannot be OEM. I hope not, at least. This is definitely just like, I don't know if they used fence pipe back in the day to make exhausts, but that was welded there. That was welded there, and it didn't literally do anything because I have an entire 50-gallon drum right here. I'm seeing that like, maybe these are rust holes. Rust spots, but these are leaks. That's why my exhaust made some sort of noise. It was not a very pretty noise, but it made some sort of noise. But now it's gonna make a noise. There we go. If you've never seen the beauty of a Honda Civic from the 90s, their OEM exhaust, there you go, boys. Behold. Next step for the turbo stuff is to be not only getting the trans off, that has nothing to do with the turbo, but getting the oil pan off. You can actually do pistons, rods, and other internal stuff while the car is on a lift. So Ethan's gonna be coming here as well, and we're just gonna be doing that. We're gonna actually be building the motor from right here. We're just gonna be using stock size pistons. We get piston rings, and I want to let you guys know, like, I'm gonna get good like ACL bearings, like race bearings and stuff like that. I want this car to last. That is kind of the goal on this one. Last time, like, my goal was solely to blow it up, and this time, like, if it blows up, I don't care. But at the same time, I do definitely want to enjoy it. So next thing, I need to get the pan off. While the pan is off, I need to actually tap it for a drain thread. We're gonna have to do 2 drains this time because we have 2 turbos now. So it's gonna get interesting. This in particular is going to be a super like interesting setup, and I'm gonna learn a lot. I've obviously never done anything like this. I'm just challenging myself to do something so incredibly whack that it doesn't make sense, but it can happen. So big thanks again to Max Speeding Rods. I have a discount code for you guys in the description if you want to get any like cheap turbos. Like a turbo like that is going to be literally a perfect replacement for like an SR20 or any T25. The T3 that I had on my Civic, I think we proved a lot that they can handle a pretty decent amount. We sat there and 2-stepped it for like minutes at a time, and it's totally fine. There's no shaft play at all. It's better quality than actually some of the nicer turbos that I've gotten. So if you guys need a cheap turbo or you want to do a build like this, make sure you guys check out Max Speeding Rods. I haven't said this one in a while, but my daily advice to you guys is to just be grateful for everything going on in your life right now. It's really, really easy to look at the negative, and it's super easy to compare yourself to others that might have something better than you or what you think is better than you, but you know, you are living your own life and you're driving your own course and in your own lane for your own reason. So I want you guys to know that while it's okay to mourn, it's okay to be sad about certain things that happen in life, but I want you to find things today to be grateful for and just have a good day because of that. It doesn't always 100% fix your attitude. It doesn't always 100% help, but getting in the mentality of constantly searching for things to be thankful for instead of looking things to complain about is one of the best ways to live life. So that's my advice for you guys today. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys next video where we take the trans out and get a shifty boy in here. Peace. By the way, I have 2 videos for you guys. I don't know if you guys knew that, but those 2 videos right there in front of you are so good. They're so good. Go watch those 2 videos because I'm gonna kiss you if you do, and if you don't. So whatever, you're getting kissed.